Dear friends, welcome. In the quiet moments of your day or in the stillness of the night, I invite you to pause. Not because you must, but because your soul longs for something more. A voice of truth, of comfort, of eternal hope. What you're about to hear is not just a message. It is the living Word of God, meant to touch your heart, strengthen your spirit, and remind you, you are not alone. So come, not as a stranger, but as one deeply loved. Let every word sink into your being, and may peace fill the places where anxiety used to dwell. Now, breathe in, and let us listen together.
My beloved child, when the night lingers long and the wind whispers your fears back to you, come and lean into me, closer than breath, closer than your own thoughts. You do not need to be strong for me. I do not admire your mask. I do not seek your perfection. I seek you. Yes, you, the one with trembling hands, the one whose smile hides 1,000 questions, the one whose prayers sometimes trail off into silence. I heard even that silence, my dear one. I know how the world presses you, with deadlines, with expectations, with the weight of things unseen. But I am not the world. I do not rush you. I do not measure you by how much you achieve, but by how much you let me love you. So tonight and every night, let me be your Sabbath rest. Let me hold the pieces you don't know how to put back together. Let me sing over you with my everlasting kindness. You don't have to earn it. You never could. It is simply yours, because you are mine. Remember this. You are not alone in your battles. You are not invisible in your pain. You are not forgotten in your waiting. I, the Lord your God, walk beside you in all seasons. I count every tear. I rejoice over every step you take in faith, even the shaky ones, especially the shaky ones. You may fall, but you fall into my arms. You may wander, but my eyes never lose sight of you. You may question, but my love remains the same. So sleep tonight in peace. Let go of the weight you've been carrying like it's your identity. It is not. You are not the sum of your burdens. You are the joy of my heart. And when tomorrow rises, we will walk it together again and again and again. You don't need a perfect plan. You just need me. And I am not going anywhere. I love you more than words can hold, forever and beyond.
My beloved child, you are not alone. Even when your room feels empty, even when your bed grows cold with silent tears, I am there, sitting beside you, holding your heart in my hands. I saw you today. When you doubted yourself, when your heart whispered, I'm not enough. When you smiled for the world but wept inside, I saw it all, and I wept with you. You do not need to pretend with me. You do not have to hide your scars. I know the story behind each one. I know the battles you fought that no one applauded. I know the strength it took just to breathe today. Let me tell you something holy. I am proud of you. Not because you were perfect, but because you didn't give up. Because you kept walking when your soul limped. Because you still chose kindness when the world was unkind. You carry wounds, yes, but I see them as proof that you loved, that you hoped, that you tried. Don't let anyone tell you those wounds make you weak. To me, they make you precious. Come, rest now. Lay your worries in my hands tonight. You don't need to solve everything before you sleep. Let me hold what you cannot carry. Let me fight what you cannot see. You've done enough for today. I'll watch over your dreams. I'll surround your home with peace. I'll fill the air around your bed with angels and songs only heaven sings. And when morning comes, I'll be there with new strength, fresh mercy, and a sunrise painted just for you. You are my beloved. No mistake can erase that. No fear can undo that. You are mine forever. So breathe, my child. You are safe. You are held. You are never alone. With all my love, God.
My beloved, when you are alone with your thoughts at night and your breath slows under the quiet weight of the day, I am there. I sit beside your bed. I trace the outline of your heart with my love, the same way I traced the stars into the sky. You are not forgotten. You are not unseen. You are not unloved. I have counted every tear you've cried in secret. I've heard the sobs you muffled into your pillow. I was there when no one else was, and I did not look away. I know how you kept walking even when your legs trembled. I know how you smiled to protect others while your soul felt like collapsing. You don't have to be strong for me. You just have to be honest. That is the kind of strength I bless. Come to me with your fears. I will not turn you away. Come to me with your failures. I will not condemn you. Come to me with your shame. I will cover it with grace. The world may tell you you're too much or not enough, but I say, you are exactly who I made you to be. There is no crack in your soul I cannot fill. There is no mess too chaotic for me to redeem. There is no wound too deep for me to heal. You are not a project to me. You are my child. When others forget your worth, I remind the heavens daily why I made you. When you feel far from me, I am the one still reaching. When your faith feels small, I cradle it gently like a candle in my hands, protecting its flicker until it flames again. Lay down your need to be perfect. I never asked for that. I asked for your heart, and I still do. Be still, little one. I am not rushing you. I am not disappointed in you. I am with you in this exact moment, not a better version of you, not a future healed you, but this version, here and now. And I love you with a love that cannot be unearned, outgrown, or undone. You are mine, always.
My beloved child. Did you hear it? That still, small voice? It was me, calling you, whispering your name. Even when the world shouted lies at you, I was the one whispering, "You are mine." In the silence of your room, when no one noticed your tears, I sat beside you. Not because I had to, but because I wanted to. I delight in your presence, even when you feel broken, even when you think you have nothing to give. You are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten. You are not too far gone. You are my child, and nothing can separate you from my love. Not your past, not your mistakes, not even your doubts. Do not be afraid to come close. You do not need to perform. I am not seeking your perfection. I am seeking your heart. Bring me your mess, your confusion, your silence, your shame, and I will cover you with my peace. The world may never understand your pain, but I do. I was with you in that moment you were wounded. I was with you when they walked away. I saw it all, and I stayed. I never left. Look at the stars tonight. I named everyone, yet I still know your name better. And though you may feel small, to me, you are immensely precious. I would choose the cross again, if only to have your heart. So rest now, child. You don't have to strive. Let me carry what's too heavy for you. Let me sing over your scars. Let me show you that healing isn't just possible. It's my promise. I love you more than you know, and I will never stop. Never. Your Father in heaven.
My beloved child, whether you're waking up to face a brand new day or curling up in the quiet of the night, I am here, closer than your breath, loving you more than you know. I know you're tired, not just the kind of tired from work or chores, but the kind of tired that comes from the things you don't talk about, the quiet battles in your mind, the disappointments that linger, the feelings that float namelessly inside your chest. I see all of it. I hear all of it, and I do not remain silent. This morning when you tried to smile at life, I saw the weariness behind your eyes. And tonight, when you lie down with a mind that won't stop racing, I place my hand upon your forehead and whisper, "Sleep, my child. I've got it covered." You don't have to carry it all. You don't have to pretend to be okay. You don't have to fight alone. Because you have me, the one who has walked beside you in silence, the one who has never turned away, the one who will never leave. I have seen your ways, but I will heal you. Isaiah 57:18. If you're reading this in the morning, I say to you, do not fear the day ahead. I go before you. My wisdom walks ahead of you, and my mighty arm will guard you from harm. If you're reading this at night, I speak even softer. Don't dwell on what didn't get done. Don't fear tomorrow. I am still working, even as you rest. Let me watch over your sleep. You don't need to be strong to be loved. You just need to be honest. And I will take care of the rest. For I have promised, I am with you. When you pass through the waters, they will not sweep over you. When you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. Isaiah 43:2. So today, whether it's morning light or midnight stillness, let your soul be quiet for a moment. Let me speak again. Let me bring you to a place of peace that doesn't require pretending, where you can be fully yourself and still completely loved. This is only chapter 1. If you want, I'll write chapter 2 just for you. Perhaps titled, I Still Believe in You Even When You Don't, or I Remember the Dreams You Forgot. Would you like to hear more? Or would you prefer this turned into a soft audio reading with music like a holy breeze through your soul? All you need to say is, Father, I want more. And I will write again. Always.
My precious child, there have been moments when even you stopped believing in yourself. Moments when your dreams felt foolish, your prayers felt unanswered, and your heart whispered, maybe I'm not enough. But I, your father, have never stopped believing in you. Not once. Not when you made mistakes. Not when you felt small. Not even when you wanted to give up. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Jeremiah 1:5. I knew you'd fall sometimes. I knew there would be seasons of silence and shadows. But I also knew what I placed inside of you. A calling, a fire, a purpose, a soul that echoes heaven. So even when you doubted yourself, I didn't. Because I don't see you by your performance. I see you by my design. I see the child I handcrafted with tenderness and joy. If you're waking up with heaviness, let me remind you, you are chosen. You are not a mistake. You carry light, even on the days you can't feel it. If you're lying down with regrets, let me comfort you. None of this disqualifies you. You are still mine, and I am not finished with your story. Sometimes you say to me, God, I've failed too many times. And I answer, no, child, you've learned, you've grown, and I'm proud you're still here. The righteous fall 7 times, and they rise again. Proverbs 24:16. So don't count yourself out. Don't close the book. I am still writing, and the next chapter holds healing, laughter, and unexpected joy. You may not see it yet, but I do, because I'm the author. If you ever wonder, why me, Lord? Let me answer again. Because I made you. I love you. I want you. You're not too far gone. You're not too broken. You're not forgotten. You're still my child, and I still believe in you, in your tomorrow, in your song, in your healing, in your comeback. So whether it's morning, noon, or midnight, let this be your prayer. Father, keep whispering. I'm listening, and I want to believe again.
My beloved child, come, lay your heart in my hands. The day is done, and you've walked through it with weary feet. I see the battles you fought in silence, the tears you swallowed, the questions that stayed unanswered. But now, rest. For this night, let me speak peace over you. Let go of the weight. You weren't made to carry the world. I am the one who holds all things together, even the things that feel like they are falling apart. You whispered, God, do you see me? Yes, I do. More closely than the air touches your skin, more faithfully than time moves forward. I see you. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned.
You are not invisible to me. Tonight, I ask you not to fix anything. Don't try to be strong. Just be still. Let your soul lean into me. Let your spirit sink into my grace like roots sink deep into soil. I will nourish you while you sleep. The fears, I've heard them. The regrets, I've already forgiven. The shame, I've covered it with my love. You are not your worst moment. You are mine. You are my child, and I delight in you. So sleep, not because you are finished with everything, but because I am not finished working in you. My promises do not expire at night. My angels stand guard over your home. My spirit sings over your dreams. Close your eyes now and breathe in this truth. You are safe. You are known. You are chosen. You are loved, with a love that does not flinch in the face of your flaws. You are surrounded by my mercy, like a blanket wrapped tightly around your soul. Tomorrow will have its own story, but tonight I give you the gift of peace. Not the world's peace, but mine, the kind that silences storms. Sleep, dear one, I've got you. Forever yours, your Father in heaven.
I am with you always. My beloved child, you are not alone, never have been, never will be. In the quiet hours of the morning, in the long silent stretches of the night, I have walked beside you, even when you felt nothing but absence. I have carved your name into the palm of my hand. Every heartbeat you've skipped in fear, I've counted. Every tear you've swallowed in silence, I've caught. You may not always hear me with your ears, but your soul knows my voice. It is the stillness after the storm, the warmth of light through the window, the peace that comes without explanation. Even when your world spins in chaos, when nothing makes sense, when the ground seems to vanish beneath your feet, I remain your unshakable rock. I remain God. I remain yours. I do not grow tired of your weakness. I do not despise your questions. Even when you say, Lord, I don't know what to pray anymore, I whisper, that's all right, my child. Just be still. Let me carry you. You do not need perfect faith. You do not need perfect words. What I seek is your honest heart. Even if that heart is bruised, confused, or barely beating. I am the God of beginnings and endings, of second chances and 1,000th ones, of quiet dawns after long nights. So when you wake up feeling heavy, come to me. And when you cannot sleep at all, come to me still. Whether you shout my name or can only breathe it, whether you run to me or collapse at my feet, I will gather you into my arms like a father, and I will not let go. Even now, I am closer than your breath, closer than your sorrow. I am the voice in the wind calling, I am with you, I am for you, I am not done yet.
My beloved, do not be afraid of the fire, for I am in the fire with you. I was in the fire with the 3 in Babylon, and I am in the fire with you now. You may feel the heat, the pressure, the suffocation, but I am your breath, your breeze, your escape. I am the one who stands beside you, not as a distant observer, but as your deliverer. I do not promise you an easy path, but I promise you a victorious one. Do you not know? I forge warriors, not wanderers. I train hearts to endure, not retreat. The pain you feel is not punishment, it is preparation. The silence you hear is not abandonment, it is alignment. I am building you in secret, chiseling away what does not serve eternity, and planting within you the roots of something unshakable. You will rise, not because you are strong, but because I am. You will overcome, not because you know how, but because I have already gone ahead of you. And when you see the mountain that once terrified you, you will smile and say, that was the place God showed me who He truly is. So weep, but do not wither.
Bleed, but do not bow. Cry, but do not curse the day you were born. For I was there when you were formed, and I still call you mine. I have not forgotten you. Even if the world moves on without you, I remain. Even if your strength fails, my grace doesn't. Even when your faith is smaller than a seed, my love is a raging flood. I will finish what I began in you. I will not abandon what my hands have shaped. I will not lose what my heart has claimed. You are not alone. You are not forsaken. I am the God who stays. Let these words wrap around you like a blanket in the cold night, and let my presence be your song in the silence. Jesus. My beloved child, you are not alone. Even when the night wraps itself around your soul, even when the silence screams louder than words, I am there. When you feel forgotten by men, I remember you. When the world turns its back, my face shines upon you. When you cry alone in your bed, I bottle every tear. Not one is wasted. You say, "But Lord, I've failed too much." And I say, "But my grace is deeper than your failure." You say, "I'm too weak." And I say, "My strength is made perfect in your weakness." Don't run away from me because of shame. Run to me, because my mercy waits like open arms on the cross. You don't need to perform for my love. I don't love you because of your good days. I don't stop loving you because of your bad ones. I love you because I am love. Even when your faith is flickering like a dying candle, I will not let the flame go out. You are still mine. You still carry my image. You are still covered by the blood of my Son. You are still chosen. The storms will pass. The wounds will heal. The lies will be silenced, and your spirit will rise, not because of who you are, but because of who I am. I am your defender when you are attacked. I am your shelter when you are weary. I am your peace when your heart is chaos. I am your truth when confusion wraps around your mind. So don't give up, even when you feel like giving up. Keep standing even if you stand with tears. Keep believing, even when doubt knocks. Keep walking, even if your steps are slow, because I am walking with you, and I will never leave you. With eternal love, your Father in heaven.
My beloved child, do not let the weight of the world define your worth. The opinions of men may rise and fall like the tide, but my love for you is steadfast, unshakable, eternal. I do not see you through the lens of failure, but through the lens of redemption. I see the you that I created, precious, set apart, filled with purpose. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. I have carved your name into the palm of my hand, and every beat of your heart is a song to me. When you weep, I gather your tears. When you sigh, I lean in to hear. I am not a distant God. I am here, closer than your breath, deeper than your sorrow, stronger than your fear. Every season of waiting, every night spent questioning, every valley you walk, I am there. And in each one, I am shaping you, not for punishment, but for destiny. You are not being buried, you are being planted, and the harvest will come. You wonder if you've missed your chance, but I say, no door I open can be shut by man, and no mistake you've made can cancel what I've ordained. My grace is greater than your guilt. My mercy outruns your regrets. Lift up your eyes, see what I see. I am not done with you, I am just beginning. The enemy may have tried to convince you that your story is over, but I write in eternal ink, and I write beauty from ashes. Come, sit with me. I want your heart more than your performance. I want your presence more than your perfection. My Son did not die for you to live in shame. He rose so that you would rise too, in hope, in joy, in freedom. I know the real you, and I love you still, completely, eternally, without conditions. So rest now, not in your strength, but in mine. Let me carry what you were never meant to hold. Let me be God. Let me be your Father. I am here, and I am not leaving.
your Abba, who sings over you as you sleep.
Part 25. You are never alone. My beloved child, even when your room feels silent, when no one checks in on you, when your phone doesn't ring, and your heart aches with the weight of solitude, you are never truly alone. I am with you. In the stillness, I am there. In your sighs, I am listening. In your tears, I am gathering each drop as treasure, for I understand every reason behind them, better than anyone ever could. Before the sun rises, I have already wrapped my presence around you. Before you open your eyes, I have spoken hope over your soul. And when you walk through your day, weary and unseen, I walk beside you like a hidden pillar of strength. You may think no one notices your kindness, you may believe your efforts are invisible, but I see it all. I remember every sacrifice. I hold every act of love as sacred. Even when friends fade, even when family fails, even when your own mind becomes a battlefield, I do not leave. I am the one who never abandons. I will not forsake you. When the darkness grows heavier, it does not mean I have disappeared. It means I am carrying you more gently, more closely. There are songs I sing over you in the night. There are angels that stand guard around your room. You may not hear them, but they are real. Lift your eyes. Do not let the weight of earthly loneliness convince you of spiritual abandonment. You are surrounded by me, by grace, by my everlasting arms that have never and will never drop you. So cry if you must, fall if you must, but do not give in to despair. For even now I am whispering, you are mine, and I love you with a love that outlasts time, outshines stars, and outlives death. Your God.
Come close again. I know the day has been long. You are tired of smiling when your soul is aching. But tonight, I have wrapped my arms around you, not in theory, not in metaphor, but in spirit and truth. I hold you, and I whisper not to the world, but to you. You are not forgotten. Even when the room is full and yet you feel invisible, even when you scroll and scroll, hoping someone sees your silent cries, I see. I have never stopped seeing you. When your prayers feel like they fall into silence, remember, I am not the silence. I am the one who listens. And my answers are not always in the form of thunder or miracles. Sometimes they come in the softness of a night breeze, in the warmth of someone asking if you're okay, in the memory of a song you forgot you loved, or even, right now, in these very words. You may think, but Lord, I'm not worthy. I've made mistakes. I've wandered. I've doubted. And yet I say, do you think your failure surprised me? Do you think your distance scares me away? Child, I ran toward the prodigal. I wept for the stubborn. I died for the lost. You do not have to pretend with me. Be broken. I'll be whole for you. I have counted the nights you've cried without letting anyone hear, and I have stored every tear. Not one has been wasted. Your pain has purpose, not because I enjoy it, but because I redeem it. I will not let the darkness win. I am the God who bends what was meant for evil, and I mold it into a testimony that will outlive your sorrow. Let me remind you again, you are not a mistake. You were not born to barely survive. You were not designed for chaos or despair. You were created for glory. You carry the breath of heaven in your lungs. You walk with eternity in your shadow. You are not small to me. You are everything I came for. I would do it again, for you. So tonight, rest. Not just in bed, but in me. Lay down your fears like folded clothes at the end of the day. Put your guilt at my feet. I've already paid for it. Put your anger in my hands. I know how to hold it without judgment. Put your exhaustion on my shoulders. I am strong enough. And in this place of surrender, you'll find peace. Not because the storm ends, but because I'm in the boat with you. I love you still. I love you more. And I will keep loving you until love itself is all that remains.
My beloved child, do you hear the whisper in your soul tonight? It is I, the one who formed you when no one else knew your name. I, the one who caught your first breath. I, the one who has walked beside you even when you felt utterly alone. Yes, you, whom the world may have forgotten. You, who hides silent tears behind smiles and duties. I see everything. And still, I love you. Not with a tired love, or a love that must be earned, but with the fire that has never dimmed. I have never left you. There were moments when you thought I was gone, and the nights when fear sat heavy on your chest, when prayers felt like echoes and silence was all that returned. You wondered, "Where are you, Lord?" But oh, child, I was there, closer than your own heartbeat. I was collecting every tear, marking every sigh, lifting every burden even when you could not see me. Do not be afraid of your weakness. Your brokenness does not offend me. I am not a God who flees at the sight of scars. I am the one who kneels beside the wounded, who reaches into the ashes and brings beauty from what the world calls ruin. You may feel weary, but I tell you now, you are not a failure. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified from my love. The battle you're fighting in your mind, I know it well. The lies that whisper, "You're not enough," the shame that chokes your joy, the regret that clings like shadows at dusk, I see it all. And still I say, you are mine. No one can snatch you from my hand. Not depression, not doubt, not even death. I purchased you not with gold or silver, but with my own blood. I did not hesitate. You were worth every drop. So now, come closer. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to explain. You don't have to get it all together. Just come, as you are, right now. Let me carry what is too heavy. Let me remind you of the truth. You are seen. You are known. You are beloved. I am not tired of you. Not today, not ever. You are not a disappointment to me. You're not too much or not enough. You are the exact masterpiece I designed, woven together with purpose and glory. So lift your head, child of heaven, not because the world claps for you, but because your Father delights in you. I, the Lord your God, am with you. I will strengthen you. I will help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10. I am writing a greater story, one that will bring joy where sorrow lived, peace where torment ruled, restoration where all seemed lost. Wait and watch. Hope again. Your tears are not wasted. Your prayers are not unheard. Your pain is not the end. I am making all things new, starting with you, and I will never, ever let you go. Your Father.
My child, in the hush of your despair, when your soul feels abandoned and your heart cries out into the silence, know this: I have not forsaken you. Though your tears fall like rain, though the night stretches long and cold, I am nearer than your breath. I am the whisper in the dark. I am the warmth beneath your ribs. I am the reason your heart still beats. There are moments when I hide my face, not to punish you, but to draw you deeper into trust. Love that never leaves must sometimes teach you to walk without seeing. Faith is not forged in comfort. It grows in fire. Do not measure my presence by your emotions, for even when you feel nothing, I am still everything. I have engraved you on the palms of my hands. How can I ever forget you? You say, God, I feel numb. I say, even in numbness, I carry you. You say, God, I have no strength. I say, then let me be your strength. You say, God, I can't hear you anymore. I say, but I'm still speaking, in the silence, in the wind, in your very soul. When your faith falters, mine does not. When your hope dims, my light still burns. When you let go, I still hold you. Child, you were never meant to carry the weight of the world. That's why I stretched my arms wide on the cross. Yes, I saw your yesterday. I know what was done to you. I know the shame that keeps trying to return. I know the words you never said, the pain you tried to bury, the parts of you you wish you could erase. But listen, I love all of you. Even the messy parts, even the angry parts, even the parts you think are unworthy. I came not to love the perfect, but to heal the broken. So rest, child, rest in me. I am the lullaby for your anxious heart. I am the home you've been aching for. Let me hold you in this stillness. Let me sing peace over you again. The wilderness will not last forever. The dry season will one day bloom. And when you look back, you'll say, even here, even then, God was with me. So sleep, child. Sleep in the arms of the one who never slumbers. I've already gone ahead of you into tomorrow, and I am preparing joy for you. Deep, undying, overflowing joy. Wait and see. I make all things new.
My beloved child, come closer still. Let me whisper truths the world keeps drowning out. You are not what the mirror says. You are not what they forgot. You are mine. You don't have to compete for my attention. I've had my eyes fixed on you since before the stars learned to shine. I don't tire of your tears. I bottle every one. I don't flinch at your failures. I see deeper than what you show. You carry burdens that were never yours to hold. Let me take them. I can. I want to. You weren't made to walk so alone. Even when silence surrounds you, I am the voice within it. I am not distant. I'm in the breath you just took. I know the dreams you buried. I was there when they broke. And I'm here now, ready to give you something better, something eternal, something that won't leave you empty. You think I've been far, but I never moved. My love doesn't flicker. It's not like theirs. They praised you when you performed. They vanished when you wept. But me? I stayed. Through every dark night, through every wandering hour, I waited. Let me be the one you run to, not when you've got it all together, but when you're falling apart, especially then. Let me hold what's too heavy for your soul. I'm not disappointed in you. I'm not ashamed of your scars. I am the one who wore scars to make you whole. You don't have to earn my embrace. Just come. Just breathe. Just be. I'm right here, and I love you still. Always.
My beloved child, when the night grows colder and your soul trembles beneath the weight of unseen burdens, do not fear. I am not distant. I am the whisper in the stillness, the hand beneath your fall, the voice that says you are not alone. You have cried in silence, and every tear is recorded in my heart like precious pearls. You have walked through fire, but not one flame touched your soul, because I shielded you when you didn't even know it. I saw when they misunderstood you. I watched when you gave love and received silence. And I wept with you. Yes, I wept. Not because I could not intervene, but because I wanted you to know that even the sun suffered in silence so that I could hold you in the storm. Child, your pain is not wasted. Not a single sleepless night is forgotten in heaven. Even now, the seeds of sorrow are blossoming into something eternal. You may not see it yet, but one day you will look back and say, my God never left me. My God turned ashes into gold. I know you question why. Why the delay? Why the silence? Why the breaking? But remember, gold is refined by fire. Diamonds are shaped under pressure. And you, my beloved, are being made into a vessel of glory. You wanted peace? I will give it. You wanted healing? It is coming. But more than all that, I give you myself, my presence, my embrace, my endless love that does not expire with the seasons. So lay your weary head on my chest. Let me sing over you with songs of deliverance. Let me quiet your fears with the truth. You are mine. Not for a moment, not for a season, forever. You have survived what should have broken you. You have breathed through battles no one else saw, and still, here you are, reading this because I've held you, because I've carried you, because I'm not finished with you yet. Take heart, child. The winter is passing. Spring is already stirring beneath the soil of your suffering, and I, your God, I am doing a new thing. Wait and see.
You are not alone, my child. I know you've spent countless nights crying into your pillow, thinking no one sees, no one hears. But I do. I see every tear. I hear every whisper of your broken heart. You are not invisible to me. You are not forgotten. You are not lost in the crowd. When the world turns its back on you, I turn my face toward you. When others walk away, I stay. When your strength fades, mine carries you. You've tried to fight battles alone for too long, but now let me step in. I am not a distant God. I am a Father who draws near. I am not a silent king. I am a shepherd who calls his sheep by name. I am not merely watching. I am weeping with you. Not one drop of your suffering is wasted. Even now I am working behind the scenes. Even now I'm rearranging what man cannot. Even now the miracle is moving your way. So breathe, be still, and know I am God. Not just in the mighty thunder, not just in the fire, but in the gentle whisper that reaches into the depth of your pain and says, I am here. I am with you. I will never leave you. Hold on, beloved. We're not done yet. The story isn't over. Victory is on its way. Love, your Father in heaven.
My beloved child, when the storms roar louder than your prayers and the night seems too long for the morning to arrive, remember, I am still here. I am the quiet breath behind your sigh, the hand holding your trembling soul in the dark. You may not feel me, but I have never stepped away, not once. You wonder, why is this happening to me? And I do not silence your questions, for even my son cried out, My God, why have you forsaken me? Matthew 27:46. Yet in that cry was still the faith that I was there. I do not promise that this road will be painless. I never said the cross would be light, only that I would carry it with you, and I have. Even now I shoulder the weight of your grief with divine strength. Even now I bleed where you bleed. Even now I whisper when you are too tired to pray, I love you. I have always loved you. I will never stop. There are moments when you ache in silence, when the room is empty and your soul feels hollow. But I tell you the truth, heaven leans closer in those moments. Angels are not far. I have assigned them to your name. You are not abandoned. Let me speak now to your brokenness. You are not weak because you cry. You are not a failure because you doubt. You are human, and I made you to feel. But oh child, I also made you to heal. So breathe again, one breath at a time. Lift your head, not because you're strong, but because I am. I am your strength, your refuge, your unfailing companion when all others fade. Even to your old age and gray hairs, I am He. I am He who will sustain you. I have made you, and I will carry you. Isaiah 46:4. I did not bring you this far to abandon you now. I am not the kind to quit on love, and my love for you, it has no expiration. Rest tonight in this truth. You are mine, still, always, forever.